Everyone, thanks for joining us in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center here on Go Local Live this Thursday. I'm Molly O'Brien. We're joined by Andrea McHugh. She's the Marketing and Communications Director for Discover Newport. Andrea, how are ya?
I'm excellent. The sun is out and the weekend is at our footsteps.
That is so true. Thank goodness. Well, coming up this weekend, we are going to celebrate Father's Day, so we wanted to get in touch with you. Obviously, there's always so much going on in Newport, but wanted to talk to you about some fun possible ways to celebrate our dads in Newport, on Aquidneck, and kind of chat with you about some fun ideas and what's happening over there.
Well, there's a lot. USA Today just picked up a report from the Asbury Park Press in New Jersey, and it's gone viral that Newport and Providence are great places for a mancation. So what better time to come for Father's Day?
Mancations. That's so true, right? Mancations. So, yeah, we wanted to get some kind of fun, unique, different ways. You know, you can always get Dad, you know, a new barbecue grill or, right, like, I don't know what else. I don't even know what to get. So, a beer, whatever. But yeah, you know, it's always a cool idea to take Dad out and about, you know, giving them an experience or a mancation, right?
Absolutely. You'll find no shortage of the beers here in Newport, Molly, but why don't you pair it with something really fun? So, one of the things that first come to mind is the brand new Newport Car Museum.
Cool.
It just opened in Portsmouth. It is phenomenal. And they are welcoming dads on Sunday for free.
Oh, yes!
We love free. And this
free.
is actually the hottest talked about property right now anyway. It's getting all kinds of press. So the Car Museum is in Portsmouth. It has more than 50 beautiful vehicles from throughout the decade. Corvettes, World Cars, Chrysler Mopars, Shelby's. I mean, it's really fantastic. And they have some mid-century modern furniture, some pop art. But what's really cool, too, is that they have simulators. And oftentimes they'll pop the hood so that people can see really what makes these engines roar. So it's a great spot. It's normally an $18 admission, but on Sunday for dads, it's free.
Oh, that's so fun. And like you said, brand new. Great experience to get your dad, get out, and they can go enjoy, grab some lunch, all that kind of cool stuff. We have a pretty good, like, classic car group here in Rhode Island. It's always fun when there's always tons of classic car shows, and I always love seeing the classic cars out driving around, and you're like, oh, I wonder where they're headed, right? Like, it's a good group around here, so that's neat. What else is happening this weekend?
I'm going to stay in Portsmouth for a minute. Rail Explorers are super fun. Anyone who's done it has just told everyone they know about how much fun it is.
Is this the track?
You go up the track, yep. And do you remember those kind of lake paddle boats when you were younger, or you're sitting? It's the same idea. There's no steering wheel. You're right on the track. You're just pedaling. You can do a quad. You can do a double. If there's someone additional in your party, there's a single seat. There's a VIP seat. So your ticket purchase is really for your party. So if it's a 4-person party or a 2-person, you're paying your admission basically on how much equipment you're going to be using. And you trace the coastline, which couldn't be more beautiful. In Portsmouth, you go under the Mount Hope Bridge. I've never been under the bridge, so that was pretty cool. And you cut through some local golf courses, and the scenery is beautiful. And the ride itself is probably about 50 minutes, so it's it's a great kind of a good time period. You go get lunch after, or if you're doing it beforehand. And there are some availabilities. I did check for this weekend, but it's very popular. So you can go to railexplorers.net and find out what their availability looks like.
I just saw something about this the other day, and my husband and I were like, we have to do this. It looks so fun. It looks so fabulous.
And you can bring your dog.
Well, we're in. Hello. Call up the dads. So sounds like a great time. I think the weather on Sunday is supposed to be pretty decent, so even a little cloud cover wouldn't be too bad, right?
Not at all.
So what else is happening this weekend? Where are some good spots that you could go take a nice little walk and cruise around?
Well, Cliff Walk will always be our most visited spot, and it's free. So that's a fantastic space. You have 3.5 miles. Most of it is paved. If you want to get a little bit more adventurous, go towards Rock Point. And also Ballard Park, which is right on Ocean Drive. They are having a Father's Day hike. You go through 13 nature preserves, so it's a really beautiful hike. You definitely want to wear the right the proper footwear, because it is indeed, they have some steep areas. but you'll be led by their staff, so they'll be pointing out local wildlife and flora and fauna. So for the outdoors father, that might be the perfect thing to do.
Ballard Park, Friends of Ballard Park puts on a lot of great programming throughout the year as well. So even if you can't make it out this weekend, they always have events happening and programs.
It is. They have outdoor movies in the Quarry Meadow. They have live bands there. So it's a lot of fun in the summer.
What are some of the spots you think to go grab a bite to eat with Dad will be this weekend?
I think a really fun thing to do for the quintessential Rhode Island family would be go to Benjamin's, which is known for their raw bar, great seafood, and they have a mother shucker platter. So the FCC, I said shucker. Be ready to enjoy your seafood. You're gonna get 12 oysters, 12 little necks, 12 shrimp cocktail, 2 king crab legs, and 2 chilled lobster for $100.
Wow, that's a lot of food.
It's a lot of food. It's a lot of food. The challenge is on. They have a lot of great local brews there as well. So if you want to pair it with a local beer or wine, Benjamin's on Thames Street is the place to be.
Yeah, that's right on Thames across from Bowen's, right?
Exactly, right there. And actually the little hidden gem of Benjamin's is the very, very top. The very top roof is a great spot. Do I have a little thing, a little notification? And it's outdoors, you're under the stars if it's during the twilight hours, and it's called the Crow's Nest. So it's fun.
Oh, what a great spot. You can go and then walk out, go do some shopping, enjoy yourself, you and whoever you're celebrating Father's Day with.
Right, exactly.
Well, that all sounds like a lot of great ideas. How are things going? You know, kind of had that official day, that official summer kickoff for Memorial Day, so we're kind of checking in with you there. How's the season going so far?
So far, so good. As you know, we've had some challenges with the bridge, but I don't have to say yet. It's been a long haul. It's mostly been during the peak commute hours, so coming into Newport during the rush hour and departing Newport at that time. The Rhode Island Bridge and Turnpike Authority has been really great about spreading their message. Any lane closures. If it's a beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon, it's going to be busy no matter what the conditions are on the bridge. So do plan accordingly, especially if you have a wedding or some sort of special event with a start time. The worst thing you could do is get here a little early, and I'm sure you can find something to do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. If there is any type of special event happening, you do not want to be late for a wedding. So just get there early, right? I mean,
champagne by the sea, not the worst way to kill a half hour.
No, that is definitely not a bad place to be stuck early at, right?
Right.
Andrew, before we let you go, I did want to talk to you briefly about, we just got word, unfortunately, from the Breakers that legendary fashion designer Pierre Cardin had to unexpectedly cancel his travel to Newport this weekend, so he's not able to attend his fashion runway show that he created for the Breakers on Saturday. What's the response that you've heard? The show's going to happen, correct, at the Breakers?
Right, the show's going to go on. This is breaking news. Pierre is 94. He'll be celebrating his 95th birthday in July. And you know that he was making every effort to come. And unfortunately, with this change in events in his schedule. The good news, he curated this exhibit of more than 80 looks specifically for this celebration and this fashion retrospective of his career. So all the looks that he hand chose are still going to be going down the runway. This show is being produced by the Style Week team, so you know it's going to be top-notch. It's going to be flawless. And there's still going to be the gorgeous exhibit at Rosecliff, which you can go, if you're not going to the show itself this Saturday, you can still see a lot of his most fantastic work at Rosecliff with the regular price of admission.
Oh, that's great to know. So if you can't make it to the show, which is still going to happen even though he won't be able to attend, that they do still have the exhibit at Rosecliff as well. Good. Well, I just wanted to get an update about that as well. The show is on the evening of the 17th, so just wanted to get that. And always good chatting with you, Andrea. We appreciate it on all things happening in the Newport area. A great place to spend the weekend. A great space to be just any time of year, pretty much.
Great. Well, we love to have you, and we're welcome everybody this weekend and for the rest of the season. We're looking forward to having Rhode Island visit Newport and experience a staycation in their own backyard.
Oh, that's so true. Staycation. All right. Well, thank you so much. It was great chatting with you. We'll talk to you again soon. All right.